Hey guys, what's up? Conflix here, and we're bringing you episode 4 of Let's Play Onlive Commentaries. The game we got for you today is called Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. Now, I usually associate Lara Croft with Tomb Raider, and this game actually doesn't have the word Tomb Raider in the title at all, so it's kind of a breakaway from the usual Tomb Raider type games. And as you can see, it's like kind of like more arcadey. The camera angles back farther, and the graphics are just completely different than a normal Tomb Raider game, which would go for realism and kind of like that gritty feel. And I'm gonna give this series a more structured structure for each video. Like I'm gonna have kind of set things to go over. So we're gonna go pros and cons, and actually have a list of pros and cons I'm going to go through instead of just saying random things. So, starting with the pros, we got the arcade feature. It's basically by arcade feature, I don't mean it's like a game type in the game. I mean like the whole game is an arcade game. That's why it's on the Xbox Live in the arcade section. But I mean, obviously, I'm playing on Onlive for the Onlive series, and so that's a that's a pro, right? Yeah. Okay. The next pro is the puzzles are fun and interesting and interactive. And as you're going to see later in this video, there's sections where you actually have to interact with things in the environment and get through doors and all of that jazz, but you're actually doing it in kind of a fun way. And the next pro, great graphics. Even though I just said it's kind of like more arcadey graphics, it's still really good graphics. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a super realistic, like gritty, like cave dwelling graphics. This these are good, clean graphics, and they give a really crisp view. Overall, just a nice view of the game, and that's definitely something working in favor of this game. And let's see, let's get into the cons. The storyline. The storyline's kind of ridiculous. An Aztec god comes back to life from a mirror he's been trapped in. Yeah, that's kind of weird. And really, all that happened was some dude picked up the mirror and he released him. So the storyline's kind of weak. And I'm sure as it gets farther along, it just keeps getting more and more crazy. So I mean, the storyline's not the best part of this game, but you know, whatever. Next con, the intro and the outro, which I had to look up what the outro was because I haven't seen the outro. Obviously, I only played like the first 30 minutes of the game. So the intro, it's a comic book style. It's like in Battle LA, they had the same thing. Basically, you're looking at a comic book slide, and then the voiceover's like it's actually talking, but really you're just looking at a slide, and it just keeps giving you different slides to look at. So she'll be talking, she'll be standing in front of the guy, she'll be like fighting the guy, she'll be like, I don't know. It's not really the preferable way for games to start out, because don't you want like a game to start out with the actual cutscene? Because that just it kind of it will show off the graphics and everything in the game. So I mean, I think that could work in favor of the game if they had actually done a real intro. I mean, they do have cutscenes, but the intro should have been a lot better. Okay, next con. It's not the usual Tomb Raider. Now this is a pro and a con. So it's a con for the people who actually like the Tomb Raiders that are kind of scary and realistic. So, well, they're not totally realistic, but they're not like arcadey. Like I just want to say like they're regular games. So that could be a con for some people. The next big con that has to do with Onlive is that this game is meant for multiplayer. It's meant to have fun with your friends. That's the whole reason they made it an arcade style game. They just want you to have a fun multiplayer experience. Now, Onlive, as far as I can tell, doesn't offer this. There's a section that says multiplayer in the menus. I clicked on it, and there's just no matches. I clicked find match. No, there was nothing. Now, I don't know if maybe you can create a match and actually invite one of your online friends. I haven't done that yet, but I don't think this game supports co-op yet. Actually, yeah. I don't know, because I know for other games they get regular play first and then they get co-op multiplayer next. But we're just gonna put it there as not an actual con against the game, but just something to keep in mind. That it may be hard, like say you don't have anybody that you know on online, because that's usually a big problem. Because I mean, how many people you know actually have Onlive? Because it's not really that common. So yeah, there we go. Okay, the controls. They're not as smooth as the Xbox 360. Now, the Xbox 360's got 2 analog sticks. You have fluid 360 movement with those analog sticks. And with this game, you don't use the mouse to control what direction you're facing in. So you have to rely on the WSAD keys. Now, this can be trouble because you have to go through some weird angles and kind of make some weird angled jumps. And it's not really optimal to have these keys as the keys to use for this game. So it would have been a lot better if you used the mouse to kind of angle yourself, I think. And last one, the spear seems kind of overpowered. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. So the final say is I recommend getting this game on the 360. It's available in the marketplace under the Xbox Live Arcade title. And reasons for it is more fun with co-op, more natural controls, and if you don't have an Xbox, I would say skip over this game. So this has been Conflix. Look forward to my next episode of Let's Play Onlive games, trials, whatever. Just Let's Play Onlive in general. And subscribe.